Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Vesperia, where last episode with Estelle about to leave, she instead came under attack as the bridge was knocked out, and a battle ensued between a gigantic bird and the Empire's moving fortress Heracles. However, with an opportunity to continue her journey, Estelle joins up with our crew once again, who headed towards Heliord, deciding to start up a guild and establishing its laws, and most importantly, its name. Brave Vesperia. However, reaching the town of Heliord, we find that there's been some disappearances, some weird goings on. So wanting to check out things further, we set Karol on the road of seduction. Karol needs a nice dress and makeup, give him a wig. Let me in. Something's wrong in the town of Heliord? Yes, what we're about to be doing, that's the rotten thing.
Do you have a dress for a girl that will make her look extremely cute?
Extremely cute? Like something for a date?
Yeah, that's right. So?
Let's see. You're a boy, am I right?
Well, I don't look like a girl, do I?
Wait. Why are you getting mad at me? Anyway, I don't carry any clothing for young girls.
He says he doesn't have anything. Too bad.
Hold on.
Huh?
If you brought me a soft tail, basilisk scale, and a small bird feather, I could make you something nice.
Could you? A soft tail, a basilisk scale, and a small bird feather. Doesn't sound like a small bird feather? Maybe? A basilisk scale? Maybe? A soft tail? Would probably maybe a bit longer. I'm not sure how this works.
You should be able to get all of the items from the monsters on the outskirts of the city.
All right, let's go.
Do we really have to do all this? It seems like so much trouble.
Captain Karol, you wouldn't have us abandon your plan, would you?
No, I mean, of course not, but... if only Rita were here right now.
She'd hit you. It's not gonna help. Do I have the stuff already?
Oh, you've brought the items.
I do.
Wait here while I make you something nice.
There's not enough surface area with the items here, I
All
feel.
is ready. Let's go.
Hey, are you seriously going out in that outfit?
Huh? Something wrong with this?
Well, I could see everything. Never mind that.
If this guard falls to the bait, should we kill him too?
It's very cute, and I have a feeling that this is gonna work.
What's with all the surface area gain that we managed to... He's moonwalking! It's really weird when you do that. He looks like a mini Rita. If that's how you look at him, sure. A save to another save spot. We're gonna have a million save spots. We need to kill this guard if this works for other reasons. Indeed. Aren't you cute, Karol? Let's get out there. He looks like card Captain Sakura. It's the extra materials for what the shop has. Oh, yeah, that would make more sense, but it's less interesting to think about. Just go over Olis and don't question it? Sure, I will, Noble, sure.
Excuse me?
Get closer to him.
Coaching.
But this is so...
Be brave, Karol.
Excuse me, Mr. Knight.
Huh? You talking to me?
Yes. Could you come over here? I can't find my doggy.
And this is where the hammer comes in.
No, I can't leave my post unattended.
But...
I'm sorry. Please don't cry like that. Oh, all right. I can make some time for your sake.
Oh, I'm so happy. Now please come closer. And as I predicted, it came to blows in the end anyway.
We couldn't really ask you to go all the way with it.
We wouldn't ask the others to go all the way with it, surely.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. Change your clothes and go leave that costume at the shop.
Okay.
All right, on to the next step.
Huh? What?
It should be easier to go in if you dress like a knight.
Who? Me?
Karol would work just as well.
What? Again?
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Who will be the knight to? Yuri or the incredibly tiny knight of Karol? I think that we should keep up with... Well, Yuri's already been the knights. Yuri's already been a knight once. I feel like we should go Karol again, so he can see the other side of the spectrum. I think Yuri would make a terrible, terrible knight. But on the other side of the spectrum, we just beat up a really good person. Like, he just wanted to help the young girl who lost her dog, and he actually genuinely wanted to help her, and then we beat the crap out of him. And I besmirched his character before anything even started. Aren't I the worst, doesn't that mean? Doesn't that mean that I'm the worst? I don't know anymore. Poor knight. Good guy knight. This is why innocent before proven guilty. And that's something that doesn't exist in our world anymore, does it?
Karol, you do it.
You want me to dress up as a knight? But will the suit fit me? Ugh, it's hard to move around.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it quickly.
I wonder.
Hey, quit goofing off over there.
Huh?
You should get back to your post before things get even more out of hand.
No, you've got it all wrong! Wait, let go! Help!
Yuri, why didn't you help him out?
I, was taken by surprise it all happened so fast. We should go and see what's happened.
This is the person who kidnapped Karol instead. Karol has left the party. Karol! Come back! We didn't want you to be abducted into a nightly service. Where is your post, Karol? Is it inside the barracks? That knight might be blind, I don't know.
What could be going on in there?
Good question.
Karol is in there, right?
Yeah, suppose we should go take a look.
Rita!
Poor Karol. This is his fate in life.
Estelle, what are you doing here?
Was it you causing all that racket in here?
You guys...
Do you think Karol's all right?
Yeah, Karol.
Karol! What, is that runt here too? What, you still want some?
Hold up. Karol?
Yeah! Rita, you suck!
Rita, you suck. Karol has joined the party, as Rita has destroyed the guards' barracks. For reasons. Best not to go into it, right?
Have you calmed down?
Yeah.
So what are you doing in a place like this?
I thought I'd check out the Blastia here before investigating the air crenny.
And you wound up biting off a little more than you could chew, just like always.
But what was it you got involved in?
They sneaked the Blastia into the labor camp at night. I mean, that's already pretty shady.
Don't tell me you were sneaking around investigating it when you got caught.
Of course not. I was very stealthy about it. And then you got caught. Well, I couldn't just sit around while they were trying to do something weird with the Blastia. The people here have been threatened by the Knights and are being made to work.
Work?
I bet Teagle's in there too.
We cannot allow this to go on.
And what about this Blastia you saw?
It was a Hoplone Blastia. It looks like they're gathering them up for a war. They wouldn't. You don't think they're planning on attacking Dawngrest again?
But why? After they've just set up the friendship agreement.
It's gotta be Cumore. There's no way he intends to keep any promises he made to the guilds.
Do you know him, Yuri?
You met him once, at Kerbakram.
Oh, you mean the guy with the creepy voice?
I don't mind discussing things here, but aren't we forgetting something?
That's right! We've got to rescue Teagle and the others!
Then we'll put an end to that forced labor, get rid of all the Blastia they're gathering, and,
You can't just get rid of Blastia. They need to be recovered and taken care of.
then we'll have the mages and Ospio come pick them up.
Wait, we're being careful, right?
But,
One thing at a time.
right.
Okay, then let's get back to our original plan and head down.
Okay.
As Rita has rejoined, Rita is back. Rita really is Becca? Yes. There is no doubt. It kind of works on you. Is this talking about Karol again? He's a... I really don't know how to state on that one. Hey, wait! You've already got a high-power yo-yo? You bought yourself a new yo-yo while I was away. You can't just buy yourself new weapons while I'm not around when I want to give you new weapons, you idiot. I wasted money on that. Stop using your own... Give me money. Give me... Refund me. Refund me. Well, whatever.
I'm impressed that you passed for a real knight, Karol, despite your height.
It's amazing, especially considering he wasn't wearing a full suit of armor.
That knight must have been so panicked that he didn't see anything besides your helmet.
People usually notice things like that, though, right?
Then why'd you put me up to this in the first place?
Well... because it works out as funny, I guess.
Hide!
Ah, my lord. Are you sure you shouldn't be going to the Sands of Kogor now, sir?
I don't have to pay attention to Alexei's orders. Using the money and weapons I have, everything will soon be within my reach.
And I hope you remember to appreciate the work Leviathan's Claw has done for you.
Yes, you will be taken care of, Yeager.
You'll take those weapons I sold you and attack the Union. Boom!
I'm afraid I have my sights set on loftier things than the Union.
Ignoring the Don is a big no-no. He is a wonderful guy, yeah? Don't go forgetting that.
My, it almost sounds as if you respect the man.
Respect him I do, but Leviathan's Claw always gets the job done.
Oh, such dedication. That's just what I like about you. Don't worry, though. You're looking at the future commandant of the Imperial Knights. That fool Alexei telling me to watch the Union while he signs friendship treaties with them.
Yeah, you tell him.
Yeah.
If it were me, I'd crush them in the blink of an eye with your lovely weapons. The Union can't possibly hope to stop me.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy with the weird hair looked over here and laughed.
He definitely spotted us, all right.
So he thinks we're funny, does he?
Man, it's always the same thing with these idiots. So now we know there's a bunch of people being kept down there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go free them from the idiots.
All right, if we find anyone being forced to work, let's tell them to run.
And so, it's probably a good time for us to save again now, when we go to the fightings yet again. Caius? Flashbacks? Of course it's Caius. Of course. Well, we've got another skit. Rita appears before we go and drop ourselves down a little bit. So Rita appears. Waha! With violence, as usual. As usual.
What's with you? First you're panicked, now you're laughing. You're pretty moody yourself, Rita.
You're not really one to talk, Karol.
Just shut up.
I'm so glad we found you here. I mean, I gave up going back to the capital, so even if you had visited me, I wouldn't have been there.
Oh, how sweet, Rita. You were gonna go visit Estelle.
I wouldn't go to the capital just to visit someone. I mean, I have to report my findings on the air clinic. I just thought I'd say hi or something.
I don't know. That sounds like an excuse for a visit with Estelle to me.
You stay out of this.
Oh, come on. We're all together again. Let's just be happy about that.
Come on, Rita. Don't be so bashful. Do you want to join my guild? Hey, you! Do you want to join my guild? That's what Karol would be like. No time at all. Except, why would Karol want Rita to join up? Actually, when you think about it, that would just make his life a living hell and torment, wouldn't it? Hell and torment would begin. Why would you enlist to spend a large period of time with someone who tortures you? Why? I don't know. Well then, let's explore the labor camp now that the guard is out and the evil villains of this piece didn't realize the guard wasn't there and probably should have posted a new guard. Not very well good at running their place, are they? I used to work upstairs, but I was forced to come down here. Cooking for the laborers, morning and night. There's no time to rest. I mean, really, what's the difference in some respects from being down and up? Well, we're about to find out. Not even that far down! I always wanted to explore this kind of side of thing. What's going on? You damn slacker! There's no time for rest. On Sir Cumore's orders, the construction must be finished in under a month. Ah, what are you doing? What the hell? You plan on disobeying too? You know, I've never been good at taking orders. Let's beat him up.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Well, they're night fencers K, K, and K. Well, they night fencer knights? Is that your name? Night fencer knights? Alright, let's get to work. After they've attacked me for a little bit. I thought the other one was going to hit me then. Oh, not enough? He's dead, isn't he? Yeah.
Ooh, nice move.
Let's say not going to get my green one on. So this one's up. Oh, he died quick. He got hit hard. 3,400 hit.
You lose.
Didn't get to do my finishing strike on any of them, did I? Maybe I should buy some more food for my TP gaining stuff. Did you come to this town because you heard you could become nobility too? Yeah, I guess you're the same thing. About that, why don't we skip the small tour? Shouldn't you be heading back up there? Oh yes, that's right. I've got to tell my friends I'm okay. Thank you so much. You may have spared him from the truth now, but he's still going to find out sooner or later. What are you talking about? We just don't have the time for a long conversation right now. Huh, whatever. Not like I care anyway. Yeah, whatever, you care. You care so much, Rita! It's unreal how much you care. And which way do I know you're heading? Go up there! Oh, you were brought here from upstairs too. At this hour, all the adult workers are at the construction site. They bring the children down as well. I guess they bring the children with the parent. I mean, it'd be a lot harder to move the parent otherwise, wouldn't it? Is anyone in the dunny? Anyone having a poo? Better clean that out after you. The smell!
Huh? Look who's here. And a group of those red eyes.
Looks like Cumore has become their new client.
Hey, do you think that guy who talks all funny could be the Red Eye's boss?
It sure looks that way from here.
Get to work! No slacking off, you worms!
Look, it's Teagle!
If it's money you want, you'll have more than you can use. Now work! Work!
Wait!
Who? Yuri Lowell! What are you doing here? Princess!
You have no right to call yourself a knight. Brute force is not the way to honor the prestige of the Empire. Put down your weapons now. You will also release the people you have tricked into coming down here.
This all might be easier if such a naive little princess were to simply disappear. All of your utopian ramblings make me sick.
That's not the kind of thing someone with delusions of becoming Commandant of the Knights would say.
It's you.
You'll be all right now.
Yeager, get rid of them.
Yeah, my lord. Nothing personal, you see? Just business.
I love the look of his character. Yeager. Well. So our boss begins again. No clue what secret mission may be, but we'll get Titane and Yeager. Yeager's got a gun. That is definitely a gun. Well, there's Titane. We need to beat you up first, don't we? Can you stop that? Yes, Photon's good. Alright, there's one. As we learn a new skill, cavalry there. Oh, I'm using my Azure Wolf Strike. Ah! I'm out of here. No, 1 HP. I'm fine, honest. Nothing's going wrong. I'm completely okay. Oh, you dodged. And Rita's gone down in the meantime. Well, I kind of just want to kill you at this point in time. Right, there's the guy who's gone. You don't need to be protected anymore. But what we do need is a magic lens out on Yeager. So up is what we're aiming for here. Yeager is level 30. He has a fair bit of HP on him, but nothing compared to Barboss. Where did he go? Yeah, Nurse will be great right now. But we didn't get to Fatal Strike him. I finished off as the heal came in. Quick fight. Quick, fast fight.
You should dry off first.
I should dry off, yes. It's been rainy out here. But win through the fight we do, but Rita goes down in the meantime while I try to take out the ads as fast as possible. Got a magic lens back, a red lens, and some mystic cloth. Job done.
I must admit, you're very strong.
Sir Cumore, it's the Flynn Brigade.
Flynn!
Well, send him away.
We tried, but he insists on coming down to perform an inspection.
That lower quarter lout, he simply has no tact.
Gosh, droite.
Yes, Yeager. This is our time to shine!
I think we better be making the escape, yeah?
Ah! What is this? Please, step this way. Move! Move! Time to get a move on!
We'll get you next time.
Gadgets!
What an original line.
If we don't follow them, they'll... Wait! Our job is to rescue Teagle! But... I don't know whose job is what, but are we following them or not?
Everyone freeze! That's enough!
Hey, just in time.
Yuri!
Can you get up?
Yes.
Sorry, but it looks like something's come up. You'll have to head back by yourself. Say hi to the wife and kid for us.
I will. And thank you.
So we are going after them.
Yeah, I'm sure Flynn has things under control here. Sound good, Karol?
Yeah. Plus, I think Estelle's gonna take off after him any minute.
Sorry.
Jeez, we're going after them, right? So let's get going.
All right.
Yuri, wait!
Gotta run, Flynn!
Lady Estellise, this journey is far too dangerous for...
We don't listen. No, we don't listen to that authority. We get out of here. And randomly talk about Karol's bag as our first thing to talk about. Sure.
I wonder why my bag works so well when I hit enemies with it.
Huh? You don't know how your own bag works?
Yeah, not really.
Surely the bag just has a high level of air conductance.
Air conductance?
It's a measure of how easily something carries air. The air produced when you use strike arts must be easily conducted through that bag.
So that's why enemies get weaker when I hit them with my bag?
Exactly. It's the same as with my belt. Different people have different items that carry air for them more easily.
Wow, interesting. Thanks, Rita.
You sure don't know much about your own possessions.
I guess I better take good care of my bag.
This is where you'd lose on the random out lottery, wouldn't you? You'd end up with something like pistachio nuts and have to carry a pack with you to throw at people. Carries air more easily for me. Okay, it doesn't do much damage, but if I get it right in your eye, I don't know. Can we go back into Heliord? We can. Oh, we're caught now. Well, there's more Vesperia here. The first step to stabilize the country is the eradication of poverty. Saving the people of this town and saving the country itself. And why not check around then a little bit? Except we really can't. This is the armory. You may not enter without permission. But I'm just going in and out of the armory like it doesn't matter. You know, it's completely fine. Thanks to Flynn, I get gruel to eat every night. I'm so happy. There are many inconvenient things about living in poverty, but I wouldn't say it's an unhappy life. It seems like we have access to mostly everything of this town, including this guy who really needs a poo. I'm waiting for my turn. For your information, I have to go number 2. And that's why Becca prioritized getting a house with a small downstairs toilet. The real life facts of people. Then you don't have to wait your turn. It's amazing. It's a miracle. Well, let's move away from the place, though I kind of want to use a mat at this juncture. Oh, I ran into him. Let's get a little bit more TP back. Come on, Judy, help me out.
I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you'll win.
Being hit for 1 damage.
Yeah, I feel good.
Alright, we learn step combo and we learn speed up. So hopefully we get a little bit extra stuff. No gear to switch yet still. No gear to switch yet still. That said, we've learned more about Yeager's speech. So let's talk about that.
That man called Yeager certainly had a unique way of talking.
Unique isn't the word I'd use.
I had a hard time understanding some of the stuff he said.
An ancient way of speaking lost in this day and age.
What? Are you serious?
It would at least make a good story if that were true.
So Yeager also uses a gun scythe. I feel like a certain TV show with 3 letters of its main characters has stolen the idea. How dare you steal it from Yeager? That said, RWBY was originally like done by someone who really liked Tales or worked on Tales before, didn't he? Like battle animations and stuff like that. Rest his soul. There's a lot of crossover there anyway. Ah, press the trigger!
The sign of victory!
Okay.
Yay!
Good job.
You're just like a pet. Why? Judith just treated her like a pet. Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Good job, child. Or child. Pet or child. Whichever way you want to look at it. Alright, should we learn... Well, the ore is better in terms of magic. We'll learn the ore first then, I guess. Or moving on. I guess I want to use a mat. I haven't used one in ages. Why not? I've got 3. I think Estelle and Yuri have proven that she's quite safe traveling with this group. Yeah. I don't think too bad has happened, right? I mean, they've only wandered into danger after danger and fought like an incredibly strong guild leader. Wait a second. Where am I going? It's not like I can get across after all. I've actually got to go back in and up. No. We could just take this bridge. Handy little bridge.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
Look, don't be mean to the poor parrots of 1 damage. I'm just gonna keep charging through them. How do you use your TP already, Judith? Hit them with the ore.
I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless.
It is just literally an ore. It's a good bridge. Strong bridge.
there's no sign of them.
Looks like they ended up getting away.
Where are we anyway?
A forest in central Tolbikia. If I'm right, Tourim Harbor is east of here.
We should probably just get to the harbor rather than going back to Heliord.
What? But what about Cumore? Do we just let him go?
I thought the purpose of your journey was to find Pharaoh.
Well,
I wasn't aware Brave Vesperia was formed to follow your random whims.
I'm sorry. That was never my intention.
Oh, she's just telling you to relax. Besides, Flynn's on the scene, right? You can be sure he'll take care of things.
Hey, Pharaoh? Brave Vesperia? Start explaining.
Just about to ask the same questions myself.
Huh? What the?
What's wrong, Miss Genius Mage? Forget me already? It's me, Raven the Great.
Who the hell do you...
I told you, Raven the Great. Man, you're a scary little kid, you know that?
So, what are you up to?
With all the stuff you've been doing, poor Raven got sent all the way out here to keep an eye on you.
Why would they do that?
First things first, let's go find an inn at Tourim Harbor. I'll tell you everything there. Raven's pretty hungry, you see.
I suppose there's no point in hanging around here. Tourim Harbor is a good first step.
Tourim Harbor, then. Would that be all right?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be selfish.
Okay, let's go.
All these waifs and strays keep appearing. Raven has rejoined the party yet again. Just shows up out of the blue, poof, and he shall appear. I'm not quite sure how someone wearing such brightly vivid purple can sneak up on you like that. Supposedly hunger is the best spice.
I'm so hungry.
I'm dying here.
Already? The girls look like they're doing fine.
Was that Estelle? Listen, her stomach's rumbling too.
I can wait, though it's been a little difficult.
Hmm? That sounded like it came from Rita.
Judy, you too? Are you trying to see who can hold out the longest?
Perhaps a diet is a little bit like a competition in holding out.
A diet? What do you need a diet for? Especially you, Rita. Lose any more weight and you'll...
I'm just waiting until I finish reading this book, okay?
Beat up someone who mentions your weight? Yeah, that's usually what happens. Look, guys, I can make these really nice sandwiches. Have a sandwich. There we go. I'm even 2-star sandwiches. I can be the best sandwich chef that ever existed at this rate. That's a lot of enemies nearby.
Sorry if I hurt you.
I'm a bit surprised, like, I haven't killed these guys already. Even though they don't do much damage now. They themselves have a lot of HP, fairly. How did you get poisoned?
We can't lose.
Stop getting poisoned. People. Right, well, there's Tourim Harbor. Let's get inside. Stop getting poisoned. Stop wasting my medicines.
I know we haven't been gone for long, but I have to say, it still feels good to be back.
Can I get you Pansy some tissues? Or can we go to the inn now? I'm so hungry.
All right.
Should I get you Pansy some tissues? Man, this guy has no patience. Blimmin' hell, man. Oh, that's not a thing. Okay, never mind. Oh, well, we got ourselves another scenario here. I thought that up there, the cat and the fish thing that's chasing each other, that's kind of a good design considering it's essentially designed to be chasing each other. I thought that was randomly, the mystery chef again, but it's not. What does Flynn think then?
Flynn was asking for Estelle to come back with him, right?
The Knights can't help thinking that the best place for a princess is a castle. He's just worried that he won't be able to keep track of her.
But Estelle decided to set out on this journey on her own, and you want to respect that.
I haven't really thought about it all that much.
The Knights are bound to keep following you, though, as long as Estelle's with you.
And what kind of a guild would we be if we didn't get into trouble with the Knights?
I don't think fighting with the Knights is actually a guild requirement.
Maybe it is. Seems like the Knights and the guilds and all that, they didn't really get on to that much. We'll go to the inn then, Raven. God, have some food. You had a sandwich. We should have curbed your hunger a little bit, you know. I heard a voice in the other rooms of the forest, but I returned a little while ago. The voice was gone. I wonder if the monster is gone. What monster? Oh, I think you mean Caer Bocklum, maybe? Right, do we need to stay at the inn? Or can you just eat normally, Raven? I'm guessing we need to stay at the inn for you. Raven the Fussy. You could just buy some food, Raven. It's not that hard. Have a rest. It'll all be okay.
Huh. So even the Union can't sit still when it knows a princess of the Empire is out on the loose.
Then the Dawn knows that I'm a candidate for the Imperial throne, too.
Yup. That's why he told me to come keep an eye on you.
So you're here to observe her? That's kind of creepy.
Really?
What? Is it just me?
Anyway, here I finally catch up with you, and I wind up sticking my foot in that mess back there. It hasn't been easy for old Raven.
But why worry so much about Estelle?
It's only natural considering the state of things between the Empire and the Union.
Each side is trying to feel the other out. The Dawn just wants to keep track of their movements.
So, you're all planning on looking for this pharaoh by going to the sands of Kogor?
Yes.
Do you know what sort of place a desert is?
Well, it's hot and dry, and they've got a lot of sand there.
That's putting it lightly. It's not as easy as all that, though.
Our plan is to get to the area together first.
And then?
Then I guess we'll go around and ask where Pharaoh is.
I don't even know where to begin commenting on that plan. So it's not just that you don't want to go back to the castle anymore, right?
Well...
It'd be easier on old Raven if you did, though. I'm just saying.
No, I'm sorry, but I have to know the truth behind Pharaoh's words.
Huh. Well, the Desier continent actually suits me just fine.
Why is that?
I've got to go to Nordopolica for another errand I'm running for the Dawn. Have to deliver a letter to Bellius.
Whoa, that's pretty important.
That's the boss of the Colosseum and ruler of Nordopolica, isn't it?
Technically speaking, he's called the Duce.
Do you know what's written in the letter?
It's got something to do with those monsters that attacked Dongrist. In particular about that Pharaoh chap you all are following. The Don thinks Bellius will know something about that monster.
Looks like it just became worth our while to pay this Bellius a visit too.
Right.
So if you don't mind, Raven here will just tag along with you.
That's fine, but you'll have to follow the laws of brave Vesperia.
Got it. It's not like I can go join in your guild, you know? You understand.
Why can't you join Brave Vesperia?
It's against the rules for anybody to be in two guilds at the same time. And I guess technically speaking, you are a member of Altosk.
What do you mean, technically?
So are we done? I'm gonna go get some rest then.
Okay. What do you think Rita's gonna do?
What indeed?
Does this mean we're on our own until we leave tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll all meet down at the harbor then.
As Raven earned the Old Spy title, Sam questions why if someone's handed a letter in a game, it's always an invite to Smash now, chat. It's not. Letters in games do not represent invites to Smash. Letters... Everyone gets letters. They're not all invites to Smash. I get letters. Why have I not been invited to Smash? Why not me? Oh, wait a second. I'm a me, aren't I? It's all good. And a fancy dress. That's what I was in. Nia garb. Yeah, beautiful. Pie with everyone. Right then. Well, it seems that we haven't properly slept. Slept. So let's speak to Karol.
What's the matter, boss?
I don't know if I like you calling me that.
The boss is the boss. What would you have me calling you instead?
Just call me whatever you called me before. This boss thing seems a little over the top. It makes me feel silly to have you calling me that.
Don't you think you'll get used to it?
Well, maybe.
Well, you know way more about guilds than I do, right?
I guess. The boss of a guild has to stand as a role model for everyone else. I wonder if I could be that great of a person.
Come on, it's not like you're expected to be the best boss ever from the very beginning. You can take it a little at a time. For now, our guild has a job to complete.
you're right. First we need to take Estelle to meet Pharaoh. But do you think we'll be able to meet him?
Our guild's job is to figure out a way to meet him. If we can't meet him, we won't get our reward, and people will lose confidence in our abilities. That's all there is to it.
I think we may have picked something a little too tough for our first job.
It's more of a challenge that way, and our reward will be that much bigger too. Let's make the best of it.
Yeah.
Let's make the best of it, boss. Ha! The boss, me. Ha! Didn't like it 2 seconds ago, and now you're like, yeah! I get to tell everyone what to do. Repeat number 2. Let's go in the girls' locker room, because it's always good to go in the girls' room at late at night. You never get in trouble. You never get punched by someone as violent as Rita.
Do you really plan on helping Estelle find that Pharaoh whatever?
Yeah, I guess so.
Didn't that thing say that Estelle was an insipid poison or something?
Yeah, I heard.
After something like that, I guess you can't just tell her to forget about the whole thing. But it won't help her if she uses that as an excuse not to deal with the issue of the succession to the throne.
Yeah, I'm worried that might happen.
What are you talking about? That's what is happening.
Yeah, maybe.
But...
You're saying I should take her back to the castle?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
It was her decision. We have to let her figure out what she should really do.
You realize it might come to blows with this Pharaoh guy, right? She won't get to figure out anything at all if she dies.
She's not gonna die. That's why I'm going with her.
Ugh, have it your way then.
That sounded weird. Like audioly. Are these extra scenes? This is the thing, my memory's gotten to the point now where I know certain bits are happening, and I know certain bits are gonna happen, and I recognise bits of the game, but I don't recognise other bits, like, didn't know Duke was gonna be at the top of Barbosa's tower. Didn't know that was gonna happen. I know that obviously did happen. It's where the memory's fragmenting a little bit, so all these little skits and scenes, like, I don't remember at all. I'm trying to, but that did sound like a different voice actor. It does sound like more scenes. To me, anyway. But then, I don't have the memory to know it for certain. Hey, Repeat, what are you up to?
I said that I will deal with things in my way of doing. But I let Cumore escape that easily. What a shame. I don't know how I could explain this to Flynn. I know. We have Guild's job to deal with rather than Cumore. Yeah, I just can't let him loose. Men of his kind will never learn, and will always repeat the same thing forever. I'll have to do something. I left the Empire and formed a guild for this kind of purpose. He will get what he deserves.
Get what he deserves. Everyone is straight for the murderous path. All in Desier is governed by a guild called Palestrale. Their main business is operating the Colosseum there. God, the waves are really loud tonight. Not sleepy at all. I'm an adult now. I'll stay awake forever.
I'm just incorrigible. Whenever something or someone catches my eye, I forget all about everything else. I really lose sight of everything I was planning on doing beforehand.
Yep, that's about right.
I came to my senses after Judith told me. Until now, I've been dragging the rest of you around with me like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, it could be worse. If you were Empress, one word from you and the entire Empire would run off to do your bidding.
Yeah. I kind of feel like coming with you was the right choice.
Oh yeah?
I've been able to see all sorts of new things. I still don't know whether I'm going to take the Imperial throne, but there are still so many things left to learn about in this world.
And Pharaoh's one of those things?
It scares me to think about it, but I have to know who I am. I have to know what he meant by saying I was the insipid poison of this world.
It sounds like you've made up your mind.
Yuri? I might end up trying to order you guys around again. Next time I do that, yell at me, would you?
Sure. It's not the sort of personality trait that's easy to fix by yourself. Though there's another guy who's also a tough nut to crack, so I think we'll let him be the one we vent our frustration on.
Well, I'm going back to the inn. I'll see you.
don't know then, Estelle. Not quite sure just both barrels shouting at you will actually really solve a large amount of things going on here. This is the head office of Fortune's Market. President Kaufman is none in the moment. Well, what I'm wondering is just, is anyone in there? The sign on the other side of the glass. Shop open on first floor, come check out our goods. I don't even have any money. Oh, I do actually have some money again. So that's not too bad then. Fortune's Market HQ over here. Is anyone inside here? This is Fortune's Market headquarters. The president's not here right now. What do you want? No one's here still. The scouting room. She might have a fit if we go inside. Again, she wouldn't know. That guard wouldn't report, honest. I mean, if he wants to tell someone that he let someone inside the room, then he might report it. Well, I would say that that is not the best idea. Not the best idea. All these locked houses. The orphanage is still an orphanage. Nothing's changed there. Where are the rest of our guys today? Well, here's Raven.
I can't believe we have to travel with you.
What? You ain't happy?
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy.
You're too glum. Lighten up. Didn't I stand together with you in the face of evil?
That was only because you had to. I still haven't forgotten about what you did at Nor Harbor.
You still remember that. Some people just don't know when to give up.
I'm not about to make a list of all your offenses. Saying that I'd rather not have your company on our trip is already more than enough.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'll be on my best behavior. I behaved myself at Cave Mock and Gasperos, didn't I?
Yeah, that sure would be nice.
What should worry you more is whether or not these old bones will be able to keep up with you youngins for much longer.
You plan on sticking with us until Estelle goes back to the castle?
The Don ordered me to keep an eye on the girl. I ain't got much choice in the matter.
Sounds like a tough job.
I wonder if I could hand her over to the Imperial Knights somewhere.
I can see it in your eyes, old man. You're thinking bad thoughts again.
Also, he did say it out loud.
Nah, not at all.
Well, it's really too bad that you're going to be traveling with us. But might as well make the best of it.
What do you mean, really too bad? Whatever. Anyway, Raven the Great is going back to the inn. Later, boy.
Seems we're just gathering everyone to go to sleep. Like naughty children. Go to bed, you. Go to bed. Staying to go in the Lightkeeper's house. This is Fortune Market's merchandise warehouse. The president took some items out recently, so I'm looking for someone to help reorganize. What'd you say? Yes, yes. No, no. Sadness, sadness. Where are the rest of these guys then? I missed someone. What could my sweetheart be up to now? Ah, how my mind wanders to at night. I'm sure it does. Who have I missed here? Judy? Where's Judy? Where's she got to? Didn't see her over there. Didn't see her up there. Is she far to the left over here?
Oh? Are you going to look for that Cumore guy by any chance?
Nah, just going on a walk. Where were you?
Just out for a walk like you.
What you said to Estelle earlier hasn't been gnawing at you, has it?
What I said earlier.
Didn't you say some pretty harsh things to Estelle?
Oh, right. Sorry to beat you to the punch like that.
What? You didn't beat me to the punch on anything.
You were going to tell her the same thing that I did, weren't you?
What, you figured it out? You don't have to apologize for something like that.
All right.
So weren't you going off to look for Cumore after feeling bad about hurting Estelle with what you said?
No, I wasn't. You don't believe me?
You care for other people's feelings a lot more than you let on, I think.
No, not at all.
Well, whatever.
What about you? Aren't you going out to look for him?
I told you already, I'm just going for a walk.
Aren't you going to go look for him? I don't care about humans at all. I wish they would all go away. Me? Do you think I'm actually concerned about you? Can I go for a walk? Oh, where are you going? I'll get worried if they find you wandering about. You're not actually going to let me go for a walk, are you? So you're the one telling me to go to bed, are you? Woof, indeed. I could never feel so undignified. How could they put me in a box and say, go to bed? Oh, getting up to some nighttime shenanigans, huh? Let me tag along too. Your room is next door, right? I guess I go back to my room then. I'm not allowed out. I haven't forgotten anyone, have I? I've talked to everyone, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you like being the boss. Wait, so there's something I still haven't done yet? Oh no! Vague game stuff. What do you want me to do, vague game stuff? I've talked to everyone. You probably just want me to talk to the inn, saying that I'd like to rest. That's probably what's happening. So you could skip all that and just rest by the look of it.
Ready to go?
I am.
What should we do about Rita?
That one has her own matters to attend to.
That sounds about right.
So, first to the harbor and then find a boat?
Huh? You mean...
Are you coming too?
Yeah.
Wasn't there something you had to go do?
You were going to investigate the air craner, weren't you?
It turns out the one at Cave Mock the Commandant asked me to look into has already been researched. I hadn't really made up my mind about which route to take to research the others.
So you'll be using us to help with your investigations?
Well, there's no guarantee I won't run into trouble like back at Heliord. Anyway, it'll be safer for me this way than going alone.
To be honest, she does actually need an entourage going around with her at any point in time, because she'll just nuke an army and then realize that there's no one else around to help her, and then it'll be her versus an army. She needs protection from herself, is what she needs.
Nice to see your glowing personality hasn't changed.
This means we'll be able to travel together again. I'm so happy.
Yeah, well, you know, it's no big deal. Anyway, we were going to the harbor, right?
Ah, to be young again, I tell ya.
You got something you want to say?
Whoa! Down, girl!
To the harbor, then.
To the harbor, we've reunited with everyone. Life is good, as there's 3 in 1.
The 2 barrier blastia of this city and Nor Harbor were originally a single blastia.
Did you read that in one of your books back in the castle?
Yes, actually there were 3 pieces. The last piece sunk in the sea between the 2 cities.
I wonder if you could raise that Blastia, and if you sold it, you could live like a king forever.
The Empire would have already done it if they could. Any idiot could come up with that idea.
You don't have to be mean about it.
Yes, I do. It's more fun that way. What's the Traveler Log say? These popsicles are horrible. That tuna soda flavor is just... It's soda-flavored ice cream with tuna filling. Why would anyone sell anything like that? Ugh. Well, yummy. For my tummy? Ugh. Oh, what have we got? Options here. Variable Edge. Well, the Variable Edge one B, but we didn't upgrade to the other one. We got Smash Bow currently on. Let's see what's for synthesis. Tuna soda flavor. Now that is Master Chefery. This is about the time where things start to appear in town, isn't it? Well, I want to go to the shop no matter what. So let's get up there. See what we can make with the small amount of money I've got once again. Still can't make anything for Raven in the secondary slot there, which is somewhat disappointing, sure. Still can't synthesize better gear, so that's not too bad. Oh, you can actually. A holy cloak? Aren't you already wearing that? What happened to your holy cloak? You were definitely wearing a holy cloak. A long coat. We need an insect wing for that. What happened to your special... You've changed to a magic tunic now, have you? Well, that's fine. I'll sell your magic tunic. I'm going to sell your equipment that you bought. Maybe I'll make some money back on the losses I made. At least this way, eh? Not really going to make all my money back, but... Hey, it's summon. It's summon. I could sell the other yo-yo, but... I mean, I could sell the yo-yo. That'd be fine to do. What am I doing then? Weapons. Right, so we've already made... Oh, there's a Kalinga +1 now. That showed up on the thing. Guardat's plus, and I think that just adds 1 ability. Guards that plus. Yeah, it does. So considering that's just the better form anyway, it's probably not a bad idea to just get that. So we learn 3 skills instead of the mount we are. So you've learned everything on the Warpipe now, so you can learn the Warpipe +1. However, we need another Devil's Sickle to be able to learn that. We don't have it currently, so seems like I'm just equipping Yuri with even more stuff. We've got the Naughty Sword. You're still learning some stuff on that. Naughty Sword. Alright, you got the Battle Sword +1. Void Attack, Void Magic, Vitality. What does the normal Battle Sword have on it? Just Void Attack, and you haven't learnt it yet. No, you have learnt it, otherwise it would come out of a bar. So that can be synthesized up. Not too bad. Void Magic, Vitality, good. So, Yuri needs to learn the stat boost on that. We've already got the Corellian Hammer +1. We've already got a Wizard Horn. Chain Whip there. Chain Whip +1 is what your current... Well, you have to learn it, so there's roll on something, but we have one of them. Well, that's good. So much stuff to look through. We have a Variable Edge 1A, so let's get that. There's also a Smash Bow. 1A and 1B. You've currently got the Smash Bow on, haven't you? But you've got 3 skills on it that you're learning anyway, so that will actually change that. So we need to wait for that one. So the Kurama there, we can make another Kurama. You've got the Kurama 1A. We could make one of them and make a Kurama 1B. It will drain even more of our cash. We could get a Kataro 2B. Oh my god, there's so much to make. It's unreal. So you've learned everything on the Kataro normally. I mean, Vitality is better than the other thing, to be honest, but considering that's there for us to learn, why not? What else can I do? It's just the Smash Bow, really. You've learned the Rivet... Oh, you haven't learned anything on the Rivet Belt? No, it's currently equipped. That's fine, then. Ah, so much stuff to go through. The Warpipe +1. Devil's Sickle. That's what we need. We've kind of run away from those enemies at this point in time for the farming purposes. And everyone's... No one's maxed out. We all have stuff to learn. Life is good. What's your problem, lady? How strange. You also can't reach the cats and you're upset about it? I know. Why do these trees mysteriously block us with a magic barrier? Why can't I step over and pet the blooming cat? I want to stroke the cat. What's the matter? The Shagothim flowers are only supposed to open during the rainy season, and yet look, they're already in full bloom. That sounds pretty weird. I know, right? I wonder if someone's been coming here and watering the ground or something. Who'd have thought to water flowers? Where are you going? Would just that be enough to make these flowers bloom? Another cause for flowers blooming early could be an imbalance in the air. So you're saying that this place... It's okay. Even if my guess is right, this level of air imbalance can occasionally be found in nature. Plants are simply more sensitive to changes in the surrounding air than humans, and they're reacting to that. We didn't want to have that. What happened in Heliord happening here? What the... Judy? Wow, the warehouse is Aeroblasters! I can't believe that Dragon Freak would do this again! I'm gonna go see! Oh, Rita! Dragon Freak, huh? What's all this commotion about? Huh? It wasn't you? I plead the fifth. It was terrible. There was nothing left for me to fix. I'm sorry for your loss. Ah, the next time we see that freak, I'm gonna punch him into the stratosphere! Stupid dragon freak! Whoa, scary. I don't know what you're trying to do, but it's not causing any of you any trouble, is it? I already told you. I'm not going to do anything that would cause any of you harm. You're causing Rita terrible psychological damage. Okay then. Let's just bloom at an odd time, but there aren't anything wrong with the flowers themselves. They're so delicate and cute, aren't they? These are Shagothim flowers. Shagothim. I wonder how they got that name.
Yeager!
Oh, it's you all. We meet again.
Oh. That sounded like one of those O's. It wasn't, oh, you're like, happy to meet you. Oh, you. Kind of oh. What's that about, Yoda? Or voice actor?
So what's a successor to the Imperial throne doing in a place like this?
I've been working with the Dawn to officially seal our Treaty of Friendship.
Is it going well?
Well, I wish I could say it were going better.
I can imagine. That Heracles monstrosity kind of made the Union really not like the Empire.
Exactly.
Yes. And now, prominent members of the Empire are voicing their doubts regarding the Friendship Treaty.
The conditions the Dawn gave the Empire were for a treaty of equality, after all.
And they are certainly not on equal footing with something like that.
Yes. Had I known about Heracles beforehand, I could have stopped them, but...
You didn't know about that thing? You're in line to be Emperor.
I know, but I have no authority over the Imperial Knights.
The Imperial Knights act on orders from the Emperor alone. They do not report to anyone else.
Well then, it's easy. Just become Emperor.
You mean...
Becoming Emperor isn't as simple as that.
Why not?
To ascend to the throne, one must possess the Imperial treasure, Dane Nomos. But Dane Nomos went missing around the time of the Great War, 10 years ago.
Huh. So that's the real story why we still don't have an Emperor.
And that's why Rago wanted to get his hands on Dane Nomos.
What was that, Yuri?
Forget it, it's nothing.
Anyway, is it really okay for an Imperial candidate to be wandering the streets like this?
I was just on my way to Heliord.
Ah, that is closer to Dongress than this place is. Negotiations would probably go smoother there.
I believe so too.
Master Yeager, we should be off.
If you'll please excuse me.